I gotta say, I enjoy some sci-fi fun in various TV series, even though I haven't watched so much or too many of these. But it's been 25 years since we got a film about some characters from a TV show which ain't real, as they go off to save the universe and some story of an alien race. So here it is. This is my review of Galaxy Quest. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1999 satirical sci fi comedy flick Galaxy Quest, released by DreamWorks, directed by Dean Parasot, written by David Howard and Robert Gorin, starring Tim Allen along with Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, Tony Shalhoub, Sam Rockwell, and Daryl Mitchell. It's a parody and homage to sci-fi films and series, most notably Star Trek and its fandom. The film depicts the cast of a fictional cult television series known as Galaxy Quest, who are drawn into a real interstellar conflict by aliens who think the series is a documentary. The film was released on this day, Christmas Day, December 1999. Henceforth, today is the film's 25th anniversary. It was a modest box office success and got good reviews, and achieved cult status. So here's the story. The cast of the 1980 space adventure series Galaxy Quest attend fan conventions and make trivial promotional appearances. Though the series' former star Jason Nesmith thrives on the attention, his co-stars Gwen DeMarco, Alexander Dane, Fred Kwan, and Tommy Weber resent him and the state of their careers. At a convention, a group calling themselves Sturmians approaches Jason for help. Thinking they'd want him for a promotional appearance, he agrees. The next morning, when they pick him up, a hungover Jason does not grasp that the Thermians are actual aliens who have transported him to working a to a working recreation of the Galaxy Quest starship, the NSEA Protector. Jason believes he is on a set and performs in character as he confronts the Thermian's enemy, Saris, who demands the Omega 13, a secret superweapon with unknown capabilities mentioned in the show's finale but never used on screen. Given perfunctory orders, Jason manages to temporarily defeat Saris. After the grateful Thermians transport him back to Earth, Jason realizes the experience was real and attempts to convince the other cast members. When the Thermian Laliari seeks Jason's help again, the cast joins him, along with the convention MC guy who had played an ill-fated extra in one episode. Aboard the Protector, the cast learned that the Thermians, who possess no concept of fiction, believe the episodes of Galaxy Quest are true historical documents. Inspired by the crew's adventures, they have based their society on the virtues espoused in the show, by the show. Saris returns and demands the Omega 13 device. He attacks the Protector again, and the ship barely escapes through a magnetic minefield. However, the ship's power source, a beryllium spear, is severely damaged. The humans travel to a nearby planet and take a replacement spear from ferocious, childlike alien miners. On their return to the Protector, they discover that Saris has seized the ship. After Jason confesses they are just actors, Saris forces him to explain the truth to the disillusioned Thermian leader Mathesar. Sarius activates the Protector's self-destruct mechanism and returns to his ship. Now I'm going to the final act and the ending, procedure. 5 seconds to sum this video, go to the description box below, fast forward to the time below as I'm now counting down. If you've seen this movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Jason and Gwen managed to abort the self-destruct sequence by following instructions from Brandon, the leader of a group of Galaxy Quest superfans back on Earth. Meanwhile, Alexander leads a Thermian revolt against Saris' forces. and takes back control of the Protector. With renewed confidence, the crew challenges Cyrus and draws the ship into the magnetic minefield, destroying it. As they return to Earth, Cyrus, who escaped his ship's destruction, ambushes them on the bridge and fatally wounds several crew members. Jason activates the Omega 13, which sends everyone 13 seconds back in time and gives Jason and Mathesar a chance to stun and disarm Cyrus before the attack. The Protector's bridge separates from the main vessel to return the humans to Earth, while the main vessel carries the Thermians into interstellar space. The Protector Bridge crashes into a Galaxy Quest convention, and the dazed cast emerges to the applause of their fans. Cyrus awakens and levels his gun at the cast, but Jason shoots and destroys them. The crowd assumes it was all a display of special effects and cheers wildly, while the crew basks in their newfound glory. Sometime later, Galaxy Quest is revived as a sequel series. Galaxy Quest The Journey Continues, with the cast reprising their roles alongside Guy and Laliari as new cast members. End of story. So, what did I think of Galaxy Quest? Well, it's been a few years since I last saw this film, but I didn't know what to think of this film because I wasn't quite into it just yet. But, however, I found it to be pretty entertaining after I first watched it. I mean, well, it wasn't quite a big hit, but it was a modest success, though. It was pretty funny, what have you. Yeah, and I did like how it had a feel of Star Trek in it. It was really something. Actually, several Star Trek cast and crew members praised the film, as a matter of fact. Anyway, Rotten Tomatoes has this certified fresh at 90% on their tomato meter, saying intelligent and humorous satire with an excellent cast. No previous Trekkie knowledge needed to enjoy this one. Metacritic has it as a score of 70. Critics praised it both as a parody of Star Trek and as a comedy film of its own. The New York Times called it an amiable comedy that simultaneously manages to spoof these popular futuristic space adventures and replicate the very elements that have made them so durable. The Chicago Sun-Times praised the ability of the film to spoof the illogic of the TV show. The Village Voice offered a lukewarm review, knowing that the May 8 to 11-year-olds in the audience seemed completely enthralled, given the fact that this was PG rated. Variety said the film remains light and bright as it races along and never turns nasty or mean spirited, as it satirizes the cliches and cults of Star Trek. Retrospective reviews of this film have been positive. Esquire said in 2019 that the film absolutely holds up as one of the best sci fi satires ever made. One that challenges our obsession with massive Hollywood franchises, the nature of fandom, and some of the more problematic cliches of the genre, but it does so with a self aware empathy that makes it an enduring and lasting entry in not only sci fi, but American film as a whole. Definitely. Anyway, the film went on to, like I said, was a modest hit, going on to make 90 million worldwide against its $45 million budget. Now, though there had been proposed a proposed sequel and television series, but well, they just haven't been doing something like that. But however, there was actually a comic book sequel to the movie called Galaxy Quest Global Warning, released in 2008, which was almost a decade after the film was released by IDW. In January of 2015, the company launched an ongoing series set several years after the events of the film. And in 2021, Eagle Moss Publications released a behind the scenes book entitled Galaxy Quest The Inside Story. Sounds pretty cool. Anyway, I will say that Galaxy Quest is a fun blast, and you will enjoy this. If you're a big time Star Trek fan, or if you're into some of the cast members, I'd say then you'll feel right at home with this. It does have a pretty good score by David Newman, which that's really good. Anyway, and I like this film's story and what have you. I thought it was really, really fun. Now, for our cast, we have Tim Allen playing Jason Nesmith. I'm going to say he was really something, really cool. Sigourney Weaver played Gwenda Marco, and I thought she was really something. That was really good. The late great Alan Rickman played Alexander Dane, and I gotta say, he was really, really something. Tony Shalhoub played Fred Kwan, he was good and funny. Rockwell was good as Guy Fleegman, and Daryl Mitchell played Tommy Weber. And there's lots of other names and what have you in this film, including let's see, Missy Powell, Justin Long, Rainn Wilson, many others. So anyway, Galaxy Quest is a very fun little film, and I think you'll really like it. Anyway, later on, it was included in Reader's Digest's list of the top 100 plus funniest movies of all time in 2012. Even Star Trek fans voted the seventh best Star Trek film in 2013. Kind of odd though, even though it was a parody. But anyway, still it got nominated for numerous awards. It won the Hugo Award for Best Dramatic Presentation and the Nebula Award for Best Script. It got nominated for 10 Saturn Awards, including Best Sci-Fi Film and Best Director, plus Best Actress for Sigourney Weaver and Best Supporting Actor for Alan Rickman. But unfortunately, they lost and what have you, and only Tim Allen won for Best Actor. So anyway, now you know. I wish there was another Galaxy Quest. It would have been fun and what have you. But anyway, we're stuck with this one. But overall, Galaxy Quest again is a fun little film. I think if you're into Star Trek and you really want to see a real spoof on this, then this is the film for you. So with everything said, I think the music's good, the story's good, and the cast is good. So are their characters. Would I recommend Galaxy Quest? I'd say hell yeah, go for it. Galaxy Quest is worth looking into. It's a fun film. Where if you are a Trekkie or not, I think you'll still like it though. Definitely. So, what did you think of Galaxy Quest? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel. Make it grow, make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel, get them to know me. Maybe they'd like to be a part of my Big D Nation and share my vids with your friends if you'd like. Oh, and I'm happy to report that after I just did my recent Christmas live stream, I have now reached 800 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Keep it up. So now I've made it to 800 just before this year's over with. So I'm saying to y'all, well done. But anyway, so again, let me know what you thought about the film of Galaxy Quest. And join me next time. Now, if you saw my announcement video, I said I'm postponing the next Why World Game Shows and Do You Remember episodes I had planned for the next couple days. So I've postponed them for next week. So next time you'll begin my review of Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events with Jim Carrey. So if you like this, consider checking out my reviews for these few films in the Star Trek series. I might as well give you a couple of the good ones, the good classics. The upper left-hand corner is my review of the second film in the original series, which of course is Wrath of Khan, and the upper right-hand corner is my review of the third film, The Search for Spock. Or if you would like maybe something else, you can go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my re-review of Another sci-fi film that came out earlier the same year this did in 1999, and that's in the prequel saga to Star Wars, and that's Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And the bottom right corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.